Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of Bantersation. You've got me today, one of your co-hosts, Jay. Also joining me is Cap.
Hey, what's up guys?
And we have Dan.
How we doing?
How we doing? What's been going on this week then, fellas?
Well, I think you should to talk about why Bantersation episode 3 is so very late.
Why do I get the blame? Because I was on a vacation holiday. I have to, explain why I'm late, yeah? Sorry, I was enjoying the sun and having family time.
Oh yeah, well, once a week, everyone. Don't worry about it. Once a week.
Yeah, just once a week. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, why don't you just take it away quickly then about what you wanted to say, and then we'll move on from there.
Okay. I just wanted to thank everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's shared the podcast around, a few people in their stories. One person in particular, you know who you are. And yeah, just all the feedback. I feel like for 2 episodes deep, it's done pretty well. Like both episodes pretty much on 100 views. They probably will be by the time this goes up. And yeah, I wouldn't call it podcast success in terms of podcasts, but in terms of 3 people who have no real experience in podcasts. Obviously Jay's on a live show, so that's kind of a similar kind of thing. But yeah, I think we've done well so far, and the feedback's been good all around. So yeah, thanks for the ratings and the comments and everything.
Yeah, thanks for the love, people. Also, like, adding on to that, I'm getting people messaging me on my personal stuff. When's the next one coming out? It's great, and what about the guy that stopped past the shop the other day?
Oh yeah, so there's a guy who pretty much goes through Barking every day to work. Sometimes he stops in for vape stuff, sometimes he doesn't. And this time he was just passing through. He didn't need to get anything, but he stopped in the shop and was just like, just want to say the podcast's brilliant. It's hilarious. I love it. Keep doing it. So just something like that. It just felt amazing just for someone who didn't need to come in. Like if he came in, then he might have just said that, but he came in specifically to say that. So I just thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's good. Awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
We're getting out there. Like, it's just one of them things.
Mm-hmm. Word of mouth is the best advertisement, really.
Damn right. Damn right. Good content as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Banterific.
Banterific.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Fuck off, cunt.
I apologise for that. It was poor. It was poor.
All right, so we're moving on to me because I've got something. It's not something that happened to me, but it's something that happened this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we all know the popular chain Best Buy, like tech chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
What's the equivalent here? It's like, I suppose Curry's was probably something I know, or
kinda.
But Best Buy's like a budget kind of place.
It's all like, okay, so Best Buy you can buy anything. It's basically any tech type business, but you can buy your computers, your gaming computers, your just any monitors. You can buy DVDs, movies. They now sell vinyl again, so that's interesting. They said that you can buy you can actually buy washers and dryers, microwaves, refrigerators. You can buy a lot of stuff there.
Appliances and electronics.
And I mean like they sell vacuums that are like $300, $400. Like some even higher than that. Like, I mean, these are some real expensive tech items. Well, what happened, I work directly next to a Best Buy, like literally connected to it. And what happened was somebody had cut a hole in the roof and rappelled down and stole thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I mean, thousands.
Wow.
Yeah. And
did he get a fridge out of there?
Nobody knows. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that would be.
I'm guessing not.
Who knows? I don't know what he got, but I mean, it had to have been something like maybe like he had like a Santa Claus bag or something, like climbing, or he had like a ratchet thing that like shot up. I don't know. But anyways, it turns out that was not the only one that got hit. There were other Best Buys in other states that got hit at the exact same time or around the same time.
That's weird.
Like, it's super weird, and like I had
connected. There must be
synchronization.
That's the one thing. Yeah, I was talking to a coworker, and we were both laughing about it because we were like, "Holy shit! Like, how does this actually happen? Like, the biggest Best Buy heist or something? Like, is this going to be made a movie? Like, that would like the Best Buy heist or
what
something.
Shit movie.
No, but that like legitimately happened. They have no idea who did it.
Wow.
So that didn't happen to me, but it happened,
next door.
Next door. So I mean, that's about the excitement of my week.
Oh dear.
Fair enough.
Wah, wah. But
Gee.
but
How
let's.
like how high is it from?
I mean, it's several hundred feet. Like it, or okay. So I mean feet. So 3 feet a meter.
Yeah.
So like I don't. I mean kilometers. I don't know.
No.
No, not
Fuck if
kilometers.
I know.
Kilometers, mate.
I got feet.
That's
I got
1,000
feet.
meters.
I don't know metric.
Right.
But
How many meters? What do you not
Meter?
know? Is meters metric?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So 3 feet, which is 12 inches, a foot is 1 meter
Yeah.
or a yard.
Wait, 1 foot is 12 inches, is it not?
Oh man, this is bad. I
Because
don't know.
the subway foot long is 12 inches.
Yeah.
although-
One
Yeah,
foot.
12 inches is a foot.
Yeah.
12 inches is a foot. Yeah. And then 3 of those makes a yard. That's
I
what
can't
it is.
believe
3 of
the
those
reason
make
I
a
know
yard.
that 12 inches is a foot is because of Subway.
Because it's right next door. Meatball marinara with barbecue sauce, and I'm not a fucking rabbit, so don't get me no salad.
Allow the barbecue sauce. Forget that.
That's what you have.
No, I don't.
What do you
I
have on there
chipotle
then?
sauce.
Okay.
Give it a bit of spice.
You shit cunt.
That-
Everybody's
well,
phone on
that's the
silence.
rule.
That's fucking staying in, mate.
Oops. Apologies. It's on silent now.
And you was just bollocking us. Make sure your phones are on silent.
I picked up when I said that. I picked up my phone. I was right. I better do the same thing, and I've replied to a message and then just forgot.
Oh my god.
Dan the melt.
So
Damn
Jay,
them out.
it's your fault that we're late and all that. I'm just going to pass the blame straight to you.
Yes, mate.
I'm trying.
Well, I was on vacation in sunny Gran Canaria.
Did the volcano go off?
No, but there was
Damn
forest
it.
fires. What do you mean,
For those
damn
people
it?
that aren't very
I
good
don't
with geography, where is that specifically?
It's on the coast of the west coast of Africa. North
West Coast of
Africa.
Africa.
North
Oh, yeah,
Africa.
Coolio.
Little
Awesome.
island, Canary
So
Islands.
there's a group of the islands called Canary Islands. You've got Fuerteventura, Lanzarote, Tenerife. There's another one, and Gran Canaria.
Yeah.
Canary is the biggest one, isn't it?
Yeah, we went to Gran Canaria.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's good.
Where there's a volcano.
Yeah, but the biggest volcano is actually on Tenerife, though. That's one of the.
Oh, is it?
That's the super volcano. That's probably
Okay.
the
Super volcanoes.
It's the
I thought we looked into it. The Gran Canaria one's a super volcano as well, isn't
not as big as the Tenerife one, I don't think.
it? Okay.
When we was looking into it, Tenerife was like probably the third or fourth biggest super volcano in the world, or something crazy like that.
Oh, damn.
I know Yellowstone is one, Yellowstone National Park, but I don't know how
I think
big
Yellowstone is actually like the second. Someone said there's. I
Oh,
can't
really?
remember where it was. It's some. I don't know. I think
It's-
Caribbean islands, maybe not Hawaii, possibly. No, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But there's one somewhere else that would be devastating, apparently. But yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So we went there. I hate flying, so I had to go to the doctors and get some
Some
diazepam,
meds.
which is what's Valium? It's the equivalent to Valium. Yeah. So I
Man, that's some strong shit.
pop a couple of them just to relax me. And
Bit
then
of Subida. Oh,
I took it.
What all did you do?
I took it with me, but I never used it. I didn't need it.
fair enough.
I tell you what, I did take. I took right because obviously I'm a vapor and I can't vape on the plane. I didn't vape on the plane. I have done before and I don't condone it. Yeah. So this time I took them nicotine pouches. You know the Swedish nicotine.
Snus.
No, it's like a pouch of nicotine, and you show it up there.
Oh,
So
It's- yeah,
like snus, but not
okay.
the same like stuff.
Yeah, it makes all your
Okay.
mouth all tingle, and then you know it's working, and then you start buzzing out. And
Do you want to buzz out? I thought you wanted to sort of sleep and just relax yourself.
I don't
I'm on
want
a
to
plane.
sleep.
You just
I'm on
needed
a
the
plane.
nicotine, sort
Yeah,
of. So.
I don't want to sleep.
Have you seen them nick pick things? They're like toothpicks coated in nicotine. You just like suck one or just like put one in your mouth like you would a toothpick.
No,
It's
I've
like-
never seen that.
Into your system. I think there's a reviewer, like sort of review to be just sort of give them a shout out. But yeah, meant to be quite good. Yeah.
That's interesting.
what all did you do in Africa?
Well, it wasn't Africa. It was technically
Well,
Spain.
The island, Spain. Okay, the
It's a-
island that you went to that I can't.
So
remember.
we was on an all-inclusive holiday where you could eat and drink as much as you want. Yeah. Actually, I had a car over there, like for the week. First time driving abroad on the wrong side on the opposite side of the road. Obviously, it's the right
The wrong side of the road.
It's the right side of the road to them, but to me, it's the wrong side of the road. Going round roundabouts the wrong side, and that was fun. We went airsoft in 30-odd degree heat, fully kitted.
Fuck that.
I'd done about 4 games, and I was sweating buckets.
I'm sure.
That was that, but it was good fun. We went to the looky market where everybody tries to sell you junk. Oh, looky, British, looky, this one good one.
Well, they think you're vulnerable. Oh, British, we can sell something.
See, you know the thing is, when you're over there, you have to wear a wristband for your hotel.
Exclusive, yeah.
So as soon as you go to the market, they automatically see the wristband and think, oh yeah, money making thing here. Nah,
They're
mate.
here to spend money. They're here to actually. They're tourists.
Not me, mate. I was
You
the-
walked away with a few bottle openers and some banana liqueur,
Yeah. Why not?
which is right here. Banana
Oh.
liqueur. So why is this special?
So the background behind that, I think that Gran Canaria is like they have got a native banana that they grow for themselves.
Does it not like our bananas? Is it
No.
a different one. Oh, okay.
They look more like a plantain, but they're not. It is banana, and they taste slightly different. The texture's slightly different.
Okay.
But they have banana plantations over there, and everything they grow is all under nets, so you can't actually see it because it's too hot over there and it burns it. So they grow it,
Oh, so they have to sort of cover it from the direct sunlight.
yeah, like camo nets. So you see fields and fields of camo nets,
Of camo nets.
but you don't know what's in there.
Okay.
First time I
no.
went over there, I thought they was growing something else, but I learned that they're
Bananas.
they've got loads of plantations, like banana plantations over there.
See, bananas are typical. They're actually considered a tropical fruit, aren't they? Because they do need the heat. Like that's why we can't really grow them here or in most of America. So I don't understand why they can't really take the sunlight.
It might be the type of banana that they are. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah.
But technically, it is kind of tropical. It's closer to the equator.
Humidity. Yeah, the humidity might really help with that, and that's probably
It's,
what.
it's more Africa than it's Spain, isn't it?
Yeah,
realistically,
definitely.
so.
Yeah, definitely. It's closer to Africa than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and I saw that and I thought, Dan can try that on the next episode of Bantersation, the banana liqueur.
Have you tried
Yummy,
it?
yummy.
No, I did have
No,
a
no,
bottle.
you have to try it like right now. Like open that shit.
It's 30%, you know.
That's not bad. That's.
So what we want, Cap, I think you'll agree. We want a smell test, and we want you to
What,
describe
do you want
it.
to dab it on my knuckle? And...
No, not a lick test. It's not vape juice, mate. We
Oh,
want a
okay.
smell test, an aroma test, and then
Well, just so we know, it is sealed. I'll twist it now so you can hear the nice satisfying snap. Hear that? Yeah. It's the seal breaking. Okay,
That's just your knuckles popping.
maybe. I'm getting old. That smells good. That just smells like 1,000 bananas concentrated into a little bowl. That's so strong. But I love bananas, so
I love bananas too.
that smells good.
Cap, I'm so sorry you live the other side of the world. Or else I would have sent you a bottle, but it won't get here in time.
No, it's all good. I contemplate sending Dan pizza rolls all the time, but the
Oh,
thing,
just do it, man.
like, I don't think they're gonna be good by the time they get to you.
This is the thing. I went on Amazon America, and they said they could ship it would have to be a stupid amount that they wouldn't even fit in my freezer, so there's not much point.
Mm-hmm.
But they'd be obviously shipped over frozen and kept cold and whatever. But I just
Yeah.
Would it take 2 freezers to fill them? To use them
probably
up?
yeah.
I've got a freezer, bro.
The thing is, it's also $116.
Yeah, it's a lot to get those fucking things.
All right, banana liqueur from Gran Canaria, fresh from Gran Canaria. It's like a
Yummy.
little urine sample. Look at that.
Pee test. It looks just like Jay's shirt. The color.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, that tastes like bleach.
It tastes like bleach. Ooh.
That is
my God.
that is just an alcohol. Alcohol. Bam.
No banana.
You don't get the taste of the aroma.
There's no banana. You can't taste it.
I can taste burning.
Burning. It's working, I guess.
It's like as I sip it, as it goes into my mouth, read into that what you will. It's like you can almost feel the taste of the banana, if that makes sense. It's the sweetness. You can feel the sweetness, but Like it's like vodka burning. Yeah, it smells better than it tastes.
Yeah.
Was that the whole thing?
If
Was
you
that the whole thing?
if you have to rate the smell 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, what would you rate it? The smell?
The smell is a solid 9.
Okay, and now rate the taste from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Considering what it's supposed to taste like, I imagine it's supposed to taste like. It's a 2 or a 3. Yeah.
Wow.
It just tastes. It tastes very strongly of just alcohol.
It's 30%, so yeah.
Yeah, but there should be
that's a
some
lot.
flavour in there. There's a vague sweetness, and yeah, that's about it. I appreciate the gift, though, mate. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, you tried it.
Mhm.
Excellent.
I'll vape it next time.
Next time. Do it now.
Next time.
Absolutely not. If I had a clean idea, I 100% would. But
Would you really?
although I don't condone that, don't do it,
You're
kids,
fucking-
or don't do it, anyone.
Don't do it anyone. Yeah, not alone, let alone kids. Don't do
Yeah.
it anyone.
Don't do it.
So, what are you drinking today, Cap?
Well, the drink of the South, and then that is Dr. Pepper.
I thought he was going to say sweet tea.
I was going to say, is that not
that's
sweet
the
tea?
other drink of the South. It's the other drink.
Or non-sweet tea.
It's unsweet tea. Yeah,
Unsweet tea.
Unsweet.
British tea.
Blech.
Is that what
Gross.
you call our tea? Unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea. Hashtag Jay's fault.
So, we are now recording again.
Well, for those of you who tuned into the Sav stream or received a notification that Savs went live with episode 81 again, even though that's happened, strangely enough, it lasted about 16 minutes. Weird little Savs. It was us three. And it's almost like someone went live on Savs instead of recording the Bantersation podcast. So, got some explaining to do, mate.
It's free advertisement. What's wrong with you?
Shameless plug and all that. Let's bring the Savs crowd over here.
I am a part of Savs, so I don't.
Not anymore.
I don't think the guys would be too upset about it. It was a genuine mistake. I pushed stream instead of record. The buttons are close together. You know, it's one of
Big
them
fingers,
things.
innit?
Yeah, fat finger syndrome and all that. You know, so anyway, we're just pretend like it never happened. So let's carry on. What was we talking
Pretend
about?
like what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, moving on.
So you was talking to us about Dr. Pepper, wasn't you?
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, the drink of the South that's not unsweet tea,
Okay.
which is your guys' breakfast tea. I mean,
No,
some
it's
people
not.
call it. Well, some
Sweet
people
tea and
call
breakfast tea are different.
I said
tea is the
unsweet tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Unsweet tea. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, unsweet tea and your breakfast tea are technically the same thing, but people do. I have heard people call it breakfast tea before.
We don't
Breakfast-
call it breakfast tea. We just call it tea.
No,
Tea?
breakfast tea is a different tea. Breakfast tea is shit.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Because I've been telling Americans that our tea is breakfast tea. 'Cause
Nah.
I thought it was.
Breakfast tea is weaker tea, I think. It's crap.
But if it's the same thing,
Mm,
essentially, no.
I don't drink tea, so it don't really bother me, but
I only drink sweet tea, so
we know that.
Yeah.
And watch
And then watch
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
yeah. NASCAR.
So, anyway, getting on to my
Dr.
drink,
Pepper.
what I'm drinking now. Oh, no, go on. Do you want to say any more about Dr. Pepper? One thing I did notice about that can, it's got laces on it.
Oh yeah, the football.
Oh, look.
Is that a Super Bowl edition or something?
Well, no. So, basically, in the South, call it. You know how you guys have your minor league soccer team or football team? Football team.
Football.
Well, that's your guys' minor leagues is our college leagues. So that's like people go to college to get sports scholarships, and so like in the South, which is like the Southeastern Conference. So that's our like little chunk of the United States with all these different states. That's it's really big here, especially since we don't have like a state team, like you know how
There's no NFL
Colorado
team for
There's
Arkansas.
no
is there?
NFL team here. The closest one to us is Kansas City or the Saints. So we're like right in between, dead smack in the middle, and have nobody. That's why we're like it's like a cult here. Whenever you root for the Hogs or the Razorbacks, like everybody goes crazy here for that.
So this is something I don't understand about American sport. Is like if over here, even in like rugby, football, whatever it is, there's leagues. and you can get demoted from a league if you do play poorly, and you can get promoted if you do well, if you finish in the top 3 or whatever. That's not the same in America, is it? Not for football, not for basketball, nothing.
Well, like,
But can Arkansas ever make it to the NFL? Is it possible?
okay, so what happens? So what happens is the Arkansas players, they get drafted. So there's an NFL draft, and so the NFL will send their scouts out to all the college games, and watch all the college players, and see who they want for their team. And so when the draft happens, they like it. Usually it's beforehand, so the players know, or sometimes they're at home. It really depends on how they want to advertise it. But they usually get drafted from college to go to the NFL, and that's why people go to college for sports, is so they can get drafted to the NFL,
Right.
which is really football.
So there is no promotion demotion in terms of the NFL, because I've never seen a team that I don't recognize. If that makes sense. Like in the NBA, there's never been a team I'm like, oh, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, it's always the same teams. Like if there's going to be a new team, the NFL has to sanction it. They have to be like, okay, we're the NFL. You guys want to have a team. You need to have a shit ton of money and ideas. And usually I haven't seen a new team in a long time.
No. I mean, the NBA, I think the Toronto Raptors are probably the newest team. They formed in like 1995 or something. Obviously, the league's been going for longer than that. So
yeah, and that's NBA. So I could not tell you anything.
I'm assuming it works similarly. It must do. No?
Or yeah, kind of. I mean, people still go to college for basketball to be drafted to go to.
Similar
that does happen. Yeah, but yeah, and sometimes there's like some like the Boys and Girls Club. Like it's an after school program. So sometimes they have leagues and but it's not like a serious. It's not as it's like against other Boys and Girls Clubs, stuff like that. And sometimes that's where it starts. Like it's usually small time, and then school, and then they upgrade and stuff like that. But yeah, what drink is next? Kind of got on a tangent there.
No, it's cool. It's all good content. That's good. So yeah. I bought back from the Gran Canaria a 12-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey called Cardew, and I'm going to crack this open and give it a try. So I can't.
So you got that while you were over there?
Yeah, on the way back, duty free. You know how it is.
Yeah, got to jump on that.
I like the bottle. It's got curves.
It's a fancy bottle.
I don't know. There's going to be some description of how it was like fermented and what casks it went in and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to crack it open if I can.
I don't really understand the difference between Scotch and normal whiskey, to be honest.
Well, what's normal whiskey?
Well, non-Scotch whiskey.
Well, then it'll be made in a different part of the...
But is that the only difference?
Oh,
that was satisfying.
Mate. Oh, if you could smell that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
No, I can't.
That's about as close as I'm going to get.
So I'm just going to try it in this little shot glass.
Oh, beautiful.
So a little backstory behind this glass. I've got 2 of them. When I give my sister away at her wedding, she presented me a gift. And it was a bottle of 12-year-old Ardbeg. And... backstory behind it, she lives in Scotland, right near a load of distilleries. So she has a little convenience store, it's like a mini grocery store, but it's a cafe, and it also sells like scotches and gins.
That sounds neat.
All just scotches and gins.
Yeah, all different, like proper, like from the region, like really good. Like she's got bottles that are so fancy. She's got a stag bottle with whiskey in it.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of that.
Yeah, she's got all fancy bottles. So this was presented to me in a case. So there's a proper like little loot crate case thing, and there was two of these shot glasses and a bottle.
Shout out the shop if you want.
So it's. I don't know what it's called. Ardgee.
Oh my god!
It's Ardgee convenience store, and it's in a place called Ardgee, which is probably 30 miles north of Inverness. It's very popular with cyclists because they go cycling up there, and she gets really busy.
And grab a bottle of scotch on the way down.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the backstory behind that little shot glass, and that smells really good.
What kind of notes you getting from
So
a whiskey?
quite medicinal.
Medicinal.
Mm. So
Not for me.
you get really like peaty dark notes, and this is.
I like the ones that
notes.
smell like wood. I like
They're all American.
I like the musk ones. Yeah,
The Elon Musk ones.
the Elon Musk.
That is nice.
Yeah.
That is really nice. It's not too sharp on the palate. It's quite. It's do you know what? That is very smooth.
Not Bernie.
No.
So
Not
what you're
yet.
saying is you could totally chug that bottle right now
No.
while recording.
No.
And then die. Is this a possible replacement for my Talisker Storm addiction?
Talisker Storm.
I could almost not get that out then. Talisker Storm.
Nah. I can feel it.
Yeah, hot.
Oof.
But smooth.
Not scratchy.
No.
No?
Nice and smooth. That's a real
That's
good.
really good.
Sweet. I'll have to look into that. How much was it?
That was 21 euros, I think. Duty free though.
That's not bad.
So
duty-free,
non-duty free, probably looking what 40 euros, 38
Probably.
quid or something stupid like that.
Yeah. Still not extortionate. Like, just Talisker Storm's 32 quid. So
See,
certainly-
you see when I said it was like very medicinal. Now I've got like a numbing sensation.
Okay. Like that stuff that's got like scorpion venom in it or whatever.
I don't know,
No.
but you can get some that's really dark and really peaty. And when you taste it, you can taste like them ones are like done in like sherry casks or oak casks, and you can taste the peatiness of like because it's the way they brew it and they ferment it and whatnot. But I'm not a connoisseur by no means. My father-in-law he got me onto single malt whiskies. I like the different flavours of single malt whiskies. God rest his soul. One Christmas we went round there. He had 33 bottles of single malt that people had brought in. So he said, "Oh, come round, we'll have a little sipping session." And when I say sipping session, yeah, it was a sipping session. So
Yeah, but a sipping session of 32 different whiskies is...
Yeah. So he'd get a glass like this, like he'd pour it in, I'd have a sip, he'd have a sip, and we'd just go like that. We'll compare notes, talk about it. Mate, by the end of it, I was mullered.
the floor.
Mullered. Absolutely mullered.
Like the wine connoisseurs who spit it all out.
Yeah, no, fuck that. It's a waste, that is. So, this is another one that I bought last year from the same place, the duty-free section.
Bowmore 10 years.
Fancy.
But this is dark and intense, and this is...
It looks really red.
It's
Yeah.
red. Yeah.
This is actually brewed in Spanish oak sherry casks.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a specific one to duty free. You can't really buy this in your supermarket.
Another satisfying little...
And this one here, to be fair, that is very dark. This one's really peaty.
I almost would expect it to be a little bit fruity.
Wait,
colour.
No.
is the red? What is the red again? What was it specifically?
So I think it's because it's been done. It's dark and intense because it's been done in Spanish oak sherry casks.
So is Spanish oak like reddish then, or like the sherry?
Yeah,
or...
I'm imagining it would be. Yeah, and sherry's red anyway.
And that would give it the color.
That'll that.
Okay.
But that is very, very pungent.
It's like the like I can't remember. There's a version of Jack Daniels that's in like I don't know. It might be all of them. The casks are like fired, so there's like coal, like the burnt. It's like burnt wood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of the. I think that's the.
I think that's most of Jack Daniels. To be
That's
honest,
just normal Jack. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
quite dark. I think
That's dark and yeah. I actually have a bottle of Jack like right back here.
I've got like 4. I've still got a bottle of single barrel select that I need to. Go for.
I've had this bottle of Jack for
Me too.
3 years, and it's literally got that much in it.
So
I just want to leave the single barrel. I want to leave it for a while. You know what I mean?
my mother-in-law went to Tennessee last year. No, this year. Was it this year or last year? Beginning of this year, I think. or late last year, and she went to the factory and she actually brought me a single barrel reserve back, and she brought me a Fireball, which are still untouched in the cupboard over there.
I hate Fireball.
I don't like Fireball either. I like anything that's just full of cinnamon is just. It's like Red Hots. Do you guys have Red Hots? The candy.
No.
Okay, it's literally Fireball is just Red Hots, and it's just really hot cinnamon grossness.
Really spice, like just.
Yeah, spice, like just
Aniseed.
punch your fucking mouth with spice.
Aniseed I can get on board with, but
Big Red. Do you have Big Red gum?
Yeah, we have before. I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Big Red, it's the cinnamon gum.
The
It's
spice
literally
of it, yeah.
just the same. It's
But
gross.
this is really good. This is very peaty,
Yeah.
very rich. Like,
You know what else I can't? I can't stand coconut rum. Anything coconut.
I
Anything
love
coconut besides like actual like eating a piece of coconut.
Is,
What about, like,
is
coconut?
dark... Sorry, go on.
Like coconut chocolate bars, or do you just not hate coconut in general? Or?
I just usually like artificial coconut. I usually don't like it. Sometimes even if it's like real coconut but cooked into like a cake or something, I'm not even fans of that. Like I think because usually some people put coconut in like carrot cake, and I hate that. I think it ruins the cake.
I just don't like carrot cake. So.
Carrot cake's good.
Carrot cake's good without the
Yeah, maybe with real carrots, not coconut.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah,
So,
no, like
So is
Yeah.
dark rum coconut based?
Don't know. I don't even know what rum is. Like,
Rum?
in terms of what's in it.
Is rum not like, or am I just like assuming? Like, because obviously you get like,
I'd say it's just liquor.
there's a place in America which is like got full of big palm trees, and there's a drink named after it. Fuck
Is it in Florida?
Malibu,
Malibu.
right? So,
Okay, Malibu. So the drink Malibu. I hate Malibu.
but that is rum, coconut rum.
Coconut rum. And I hate it's the worst kind.
I don't like it. I hate it.
gross.
So is all rum coconut or not?
No.
Or, oh, okay.
No,
okay.
there's this rum that's my favorite rum. It's called Sailor Jerry's. And the guy who originally started it was like one of the old the old like the American style tattoos, like those really kind of
The sailor tattoos, like the
sailor
anchors and-
tattoos. Yeah. It's mainly he does a lot of that, and usually on the back of every like label there's like a pinup girl, like you would get a tattoo of. It's really cool, but like I really like it. It tastes really good. It goes well with your Coke or your Dr. Pepper. It's just really good. It's just good together.
See, that's the
Usually
thing.
put it with a soda.
That's the thing with single malts. You don't mix them.
Yeah, because
You
it's
have to-
the taste you're supposed
Yeah.
to go for. Yeah.
That's
You do mix them.
only with a dash of water, if anything,
Yeah.
or
that's it.
an ice cube. That is it.
Yeah. A
Nothing
little bit of
else.
water can change the flavour quite significantly.
But it also can change the harshness. If you've got a harsh whiskey and you can't,
Smoothens it out.
yeah, it smooths it right out. But only just a little dash.
That's what I'm saying. What I do is I get a straw, put my finger, like dip it in water, put my finger over it, and then just
One.
That's enough.
Yeah. That's a good way of measuring it as it goes. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I do like actually Captain Morgan's dark rum.
Captain Morgan's pretty good.
That's nice, spiced rum.
Yeah, spiced rum. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what Sailor Jerry's is, a spiced rum.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot. I guess I didn't know the difference.
So Chris from Empire Vape Co, he is mad
Plug.
for yes, one of my boys. He's mad for Kraken. Kraken. rum.
Kraken, yeah, the Kraken.
Yeah, that is meant to be so.
That's some really good
intense,
stuff too.
yeah.
Yeah. You oh man, it's really good. It's really dark. It's pretty dark, but it's really good. And the bottle looks really cool because it has that Kraken on the front of it. It's just got
Yeah.
all over the place.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool.
I'm not sure I even know what rum tastes like. I can't recall ever drinking it.
Why's the rum gone?
You'd make a shit sailor.
Apart from the facial hair.
Yeah, well, lacking the moustache.
Oh my goodness.
What are you drinking, Dan? Oh,
I
do you
was
know
gonna say
this?
Dan hasn't even fucking said what he's drinking yet either. Yes.
It's this lovely banana lit. Oh, fuck you out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cheers, mate.
I appreciate the gift. I appreciate it.
Do you know that was my armpit sweat from this t-shirt? No.
No, it makes sense. Yeah. It looks like a urine sample, so who knows? Who knows?
It smelled good. That's the thing that counts.
But in this lovely Brewdog schooner glass,
Lovely glass. Love it.
love it. I apologise, there is a green screen on, and it is Dead Pony Club, so, you know, it's green as fuck. But yeah, it's just literally hops. Let me see if I can get the ingredients. It says a little description. Session India Pale Ale. Maybe it doesn't say the description. Never mind. But yeah, it's just hops. Just hops.
I've heard that's the best one.
It's my favourite. Like, the punk is the one people rave about, and I do like punk.
Punk's very commercial. You can get it everywhere. I
That's the
like
thing.
punk. It's an everyday sort of IPA.
Yeah, in the pub over the road from work that I went the other day, like I was like, "What brew dog do you got?" And the woman was like, "Punk."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fine."
It's very commercial.
Yeah,
But it's
I
still a
wanted
good
Dead Pony Club, but
it's
it's still
still
good. Yeah, it's obviously it's their staple for a reason. It's probably the most popular.
Yeah.
I just prefer Dead Pony Club. So, but also backing it up just in case, some Elvis juice.
Elvis juice. That's
Which-
nice. That's the strongest one, is it? Second strongest?
Yeah, I think so. 6.5. Yeah, what's this one? 3.8. Yeah, so not quite as sessionable, but you know you could still have a few probably. But this is a grapefruit infused IPA. So for me it just started off hoppy and I was like, what is this? But then it is like really citrusy.
It is very
Afterwards,
citrusy.
very, very citrusy, almost like to a fault. Like, it's very sharp, very, very bitter.
It can get
Yeah.
bitter if you drink too much of it. That's what I
Yeah.
found with that. But it is
Yeah.
nice. It's very
It's good. Yeah,
like with the Pony Club. I find it quite mellow. It's nice.
yeah,
Sessionable,
definitely
like you said,
sessionable.
yeah.
I could have drink it endlessly.
Whereas that one, it's more of a occasional.
Two is enough. Yeah,
I can't stand beer, so
Weird.
I don't. You're from a southern red state. You've got a moustache. You're like, I don't understand.
I don't get it, man. I mean, I even whenever I was in high school and stuff, like I was like, man, yeah, drinking's cool. Yeah, give me some beer.
I think everyone was
And
like that.
then
It was like, yeah, beer, drink alcohol. We can have alcohol,
Yeah.
but at
Alcohol,
this point,
alcohol,
I'm not drinking to get drunk. I love
you're
the
drinking to
flavors.
enjoy,
Yeah.
and it's just absolute garbage.
That's the thing.
It's-
Yeah, but you're
it
not drinking.
tastes
You
like-
must be
yeah.
drinking shit.
Yeah, you must be drinking like Coors Light and shit like that. Bud
Well,
Light.
I mean, when I could get it when I was a kid, yeah, but I'm not a kid,
'cause
but,
it's
like
cheap.
teenager and stuff like that, and yeah, but like, no, I've had like around here. There's a bunch of breweries that have opened. There's like 6 breweries around in just this area where I live.
They're like craft beer
and-
breweries.
Like craft beer
Mate,
breweries.
I'll
and
be
stuff.
having
So-
a field day.
Exactly.
So no, yeah, like there's tons of it, and so whenever I have a craft beer that's from here, it's not that it's not good. It's just I don't know how to respect it because it's gross for me.
How can it be gross though?
I just can't. It's just thick. It tastes like I'm drinking a nasty, disgusting gym sock. I just can't get over it.
Maybe you shouldn't have drank out of that nasty, disgusting gym sock when you was younger.
Maybe it was a college
Probably.
thing, drinking out of shoes
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, maybe it was that. Yeah,
Chug,
no,
chug,
but
chug, chug.
I don't know what it is. Like the only thing that I can drink, like, and I think I said this on one of the previous episodes, was Angry Orchards. I can drink it, but it's like a hard cider. Like,
I'm not a fan of
and
cider.
that's about. But like, it's really good with any meal usually, like any meat, any
refreshing,
wings.
just that kind of thing.
Oh, it's just good. You can, I mean, you could just sit there and drink. It's just like, hard apple juice.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just really delicious.
See, I can't drink cider. It gives me bad acid reflux.
Oh yeah.
But I know I would love to drink them because the flavors that are out there now are unbelievable. You got Brothers. They do cotton candy flavor.
What?
Yeah, it's like a cotton
Mad, I
candy
didn't know
sort of
that.
flavor.
That'd be delicious.
Like, or they call it funfair or something stupid like that. Like, I can remember trying it,
flavor.
but it gives me acid. It's something to do with the apples and it just
The
gives me-
acidicness of it, just
Whereas I thought like citrus stuff would be worse for me, but it's not.
No.
It's really mad. Like my wife, she loves ciders. Like she'll, strawberry, kiwi, dark fruits, and all that. Like
The strong, what's this new Strongbow one?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
not new,
the dark
is that
fruits one.
The
Yeah.
dark fruits, yeah.
But if you go to other like Brothers and stuff like that, or I can't remember the other names, but they've got some really
Copperberg
weird,
and Magners.
They've got some really weird concoctions, like different, like normally dual fruit, so like strawberry kiwi or apple and something or whatever. But they smell really good, and I've sipped them and they taste really good. But I know that I can't.
But you just couldn't have a glass.
I couldn't sesh on them.
No.
So I'd pay for it within minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it gives me acid really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you've been away, Jay,
Yes.
there's been some goings on.
Oh, is there?
You've been a bit left out of the
Just a little bit
of the old Overwatch scene. Yeah, you didn't get your placements done, so we did them without you.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, we had
to kick some butt. You know, we had to actually show.
Whoa, let me just stop you. Just a hardball pick a minute right there.
Hardball pick a minute.
Right. So when you had to go at my son for for doing rank matches on his own, and we couldn't play together, you should have waited.
Hang on.
No.
Let me defend myself.
Okay.
The season ended like 2 days ago. You were still on holiday. We just wanted to get them done just to get them done.
You should have messaged me. I took my laptop. I can play on my laptop. I would have played on my laptop.
The only thing was like I had never placed on my PC yet, and that I wanted to place. I wanted to place, and I knew there was no way I was gonna place in low bronze. There's no way. There's no way. Or silver. I was not gonna be in silver.
Not even high silver. Fuck that scrub shit.
Not even high silver. Like there's no way that was happening. I'm tooting my own horn here, but there was no way it was happening.
But the thing is, for both of us,
go on.
I feel like not to toot our own horns, but for both of us, where we did place was still not good.
It was still not good.
Low gold.
Low gold.
That's not what I'm used to. I'm used to platinum.
I'm used to platinum, high plat.
High plat.
Well, last time when I done placements, I was platinum.
Yeah,
no.
I remember.
That was season. What season are we on now? Coming up 18?
It was just 17. Yeah.
So season 18 is starting soon. So this was season 13. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, he played on season 3, but no, he got gold. He got low gold, and then he dropped to silver.
Who did?
Jay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I remember we were looking at his profile, and I was like, "Hey, let's see exactly where Jay was." And Jay was at like 2035 whenever he placed. And then he played like 1 or 2 games after placing, and then he stopped for the entire season. Because I remember looking at it and going, "Dang, Jay didn't play very much."
No, because I was playing with shit people all the time.
See, Dan and I, we
blames his tools.
No, I am going to blame my tools because that was before I got my cable, because I've got fibre now. That was on ADSL.
Was the internet lacking a bit as well?
And the internet was crap, and it lagged me out of a game, and it gave me penalty points for lagging out the fucking game. That pissed me off.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so like literally, the only thing is you'll have to just somehow level up.
Bang it out.
To be next to us. But dude...
But the season's over now, so those placements are gone.
Now, so those placements are gone. So we'll have to do it next season. But dude, Sigma dropped.
Sigma
dropped.
And the 222.
The 222 dropped.
The 222 roll beta dropped.
The whole patch dropped. Brig got nerfed, sort of. I played a little bit, and I didn't actually play Brig, but I tried around the practice range just to see what's what in the shield.
So now, right, so for those of you who don't know, my only character that I play, my main, is Orisa. Yeah? People are like, oh, Orisa. Mate, Orisa is up there on one of the top 222 configurations now.
For the last 2 seasons, Orisa's been a mainstay. She's important.
Damn right she's important.
She's probably, like, key. Like, if we start a game and there's no Orisa, I'm like, kind of like... Oh. Whereas if there's 2 healers, it doesn't really matter which ones they are, as long as there's at least a Moira or a Mercy or, you know, or an Ana. Well, that's cool, but there kind of needs to be an Orisa.
There's got to be. I'm sorry to say it. And I'm glad that I chose her, and she is my staple character. Mate, she rocks. And I've mastered her, like, with help from you guys.
Yeah, you have.
What, so you're saying I haven't?
Would you say you're a top 500 level pro
No, definitely
Overwatch
not.
player?
I've only been playing for months.
Yeah, I think Go is the unmastered Orisa, but
All right, then. I'm ongoing mastering her.
You are proficient with
I'm
Orisa.
more than proficient. Mate,
He can follow some orders.
He can stand behind a barrier and shoot.
come on, bro. Is this the way we're doing it? So when I'm holding it, and that fucking cart's moving forward, soon as I die, that cart pushes hard.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Come on, it does.
You're not
Okay.
wrong, but that's
That or we're
Orisa is
completely
Orisa.
wiped. That
Yeah.
or we're wiped. One
But
of the two.
you know, I'm liking her. I don't care. People can
Arisa
mock
remains
me.
key. And
Orisa's-
she will remain key.
Orisa is the only tank that I will play. And so, see, like my mains, Orisa, Mercy, Moira, Junk, and Reaper are all my people that I usually play.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was that 6? I don't remember.
Reaper can
Anyway.
kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's because you're a Orisa main.
He's so OP,
Literally,
mate.
the thing is with the whenever you're playing with a group of friends, like with us, the best way to play with Reaper is like everybody kind of like jukes around and fly and tries to juke. That's not how you just run straight at them. The more you hit them, the more health you'll get.
Mm.
You can just run them over as long as you don't
You
miss.
just need to chew through them non-stop and you'll stay alive. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just Reaper is just sick. He is disgustingly amazing
He is good.
and edgy AF, bro.
But what about?
But, so this is the thing with the 222, how it's working now. I don't know if you know, Jake. 'Cause you don't know, you probably haven't touched it since you've been back, have you? Or- no, right. So
He was looking at the update.
So there's like a placement for each class. So you know how we tried it out in the PTR and 2 people would select support, 2 people tank, 2 people DPS.
Yes.
There's placements for each category.
Yes.
So you can place with tank, you can place with support, and you can place with DPS. I played all 5 of my tank games with Sigma, and I've found my new main.
Yeah.
Just because I think he synergizes really well with Orisa in that the double
He's
barrier.
really good.
He can you can literally layer his barrier with Orisa's, although it's not curved. But you know what I mean. You can like a double strength barrier. So it's basically a Reinhardt barrier, more or less.
He's just squishy. He's just super squishy. If he misses his if he messes up the absorption move, whatever, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But if he messes that up and doesn't get shield from the incoming damage, or nobody shoots at him or something, he is screwed, and doesn't have a shield. It's just over.
He's squishy, but he's got mad
Yeah.
DPS potential
He's
as
got
well.
he can do some serious damage.
Yeah, like for a long time on PlayStation 4, Cat will back me up on this, but I played pretty much nothing but Roadhog. And he was just my go-to no matter what. I just loved him. I could land hooks. The healing was nice. But since I switched to PC, for some reason my hook accuracy has just not been on point. And that kind of like stopped me playing him altogether. And I just switched to support because I love Moira, I love Mercy, I love Zen, I love Anna now.
No.
I think I'm going to be stepping back into the off-tank role
Yeah.
as Sigma most of the time, probably. Yeah.
You got to fight with Callum then,
Oh,
because he's loving
damn!
Sigma
We'll
right
just-
now.
We'll just see whose
I'll just
tank
unfriend
SR
him.
is higher.
Sorted. You're off the team, Callum. Sorry, mate.
Oh shit.
You're fired.
I'm sure we can switch it out. I'm not going to want to play him like constantly. I'm still going to want to play my supports. So
Support is the best role ever.
maybe the honeymoon period will end for one of us. Who knows? Maybe we'll both be like, Roadhog's better or whatever. You know,
Maybe Jay will learn another character.
Maybe you'll shut up.
not fucking likely.
Soldier 76. That's it. And because you start with him.
You did okay with Roadhog whenever we were really like behind you as Roadhog, so that wasn't bad. You just need somebody to like hold your hand for a little bit. Those training wheels.
Right, this is the thing. You guys are experienced in it. Very experienced. You've been playing it on PS4 for how long?
PS4, Xbox, and PC
For how long?
since 2016,
20. I'm still within the first,
2015. But
you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first
however many
year,
years it's been out.
essentially.
Within the first year.
Yeah.
And we've only just come back to it with probably about a 6-month
Yeah,
gap.
we took a long break from Overwatch entirely.
I mean, I probably took a year and a half.
The last time we played
I
it,
played it on and off during that time, but it was like 2 or 3 times, and then
I'm not sure why really, because I love the game.
who?
Just
Last time we played it was when Ash got released,
yes,
and
yes, it
then
was.
we didn't even play it when Baptiste was.
No, I
I
didn't
didn't
even
play
touch
with
Baptiste,
Baptiste.
and I still haven't really.
Nope.
I tried him out, but I'm just like, he's just.
I don't
not
really
for me.
care for him.
Yeah,
Being
It
a
was-
support main.
I just don't like that style. I feel like, I don't know, he relies on the immunity thing a little bit too much, and
Yeah.
not my style.
And if literally the thing when he pops that and anybody focuses it for 2 seconds, it's gone,
It's
and then
gone.
then his trick up his sleeve is fucked.
Yeah. And
His
his healing subpar, it's just
his little
no.
what is it, auto aim box thing, that damage enhancer, I don't know,
damage
whatever
enhancer.
it's really nice. I mean, I don't know, I like that
If it's
but,
used.
mhm.
The amount of times I just see that square floating with no bullets going through
If
it.
somebody
Yeah.
pops, because it goes through both sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so literally Orisa, if she's sitting there, I mean, I was mowing people down as Orisa the other day when shooting through somebody's. So like that's nice. If somebody knows how to play Batiste and can like stay
So
alive,
This
yeah.
is the thing,
So it
going
works
into the
two
last
ways
point.
then.
Yeah,
What's that?
you'd be standing on both sides.
I didn't know that.
You can send them both sides and shoot it.
So if a tracer zipping backwards and forwards, you can keep stepping through it and keep like sort of on her, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one thing that I think Jay needs to start doing as Orisa is whenever you have your shield right and somebody comes right up on you, just dance around the shield.
Yeah.
Go through it.
Yeah, just go through it, dance around it, and so they'll constantly missing bullets at least. But,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things to do. Besides,
That's
what is
what
it, fortifying, and then somebody running into you.
Oh, the fortify
That's-
when Reinhardt charges and he
That's
just
Reinhardt,
bounces off.
that's my favorite. It's
Love
so
it.
satisfying.
But like
so
as Sigma,
satisfying.
the Sigma, like he does a little rock throw that knocks Reinhardt out of the way as well. So
Yeah, that's nice.
that's kind of cool.
Another Reinhardt counter with
Yeah,
the dash.
I feel sorry for Reinhardt. I feel like
He's been
lost
getting
his
the shit
place
into
a
the
little
stick. Yeah,
bit. No,
man.
I
that's
don't
depressing.
think he's had enough. But Arisa's just strong.
Oh, recent, yeah.
I mean, he's not got. There's no range potential there. Like on certain maps, when it's all close range.
Tight, close corners, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And he's still the best person to nano boost. So, yeah.
Yeah, besides Genji, that whenever they're not being
Genji's definitely one of them. Yeah.
he doesn't really need it.
Yeah. So
Man. So that's what you missed. You missed our placements, Jay.
this is the thing, Jay. You're probably gonna have to place in all three of those categories, which means you're gonna have to not play tank for 5 games, 10 games actually.
10 games. 10 games.
Sure, I can pull something out the bag.
It's maybe your chance to grab hold of someone by the horns.
Fuck off, cunt.
That's not a robot horse.
That's not a robot centaur. Holy shit.
Has anyone seen this thing about this Jeffrey Epstein bloke?
Oh yeah.
I have
you
no
want
clue.
to talk about Jeffrey Epstein? Holy
Kind
shit.
of, yeah.
Okay. So Jeffrey Epstein is just was a huge investor. He just invested in a bunch of stuff. And so the one thing that I know that the reason everybody's talking about him is that he helped basically sex traffic or like girls basically on his planes and stuff like that. Yeah, and just a real shady motherfucker, a really bad dude.
Is this confirmed or is this all
It's confirmed.
allegedly?
It's confirmed. And more information came out, and so like a bunch of bad stuff happened. Anyways, so a few weeks ago, before he killed himself, he like last month I think it was, he tried to kill himself prior.
Before he killed himself.
Before he killed himself. So the thing is, nobody put him on suicide watch, or if he was taken off of it.
I heard he was on suicide watch and then they took him off of it.
Took him off of it.
First night he was off of it.
Apparently he was still on it, but they failed to check on him for 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Guards fell asleep.
Quote unquote.
They're saying like he has connections to Trump and the Clintons, because Bill Clinton flew on his planes like 26 times, and his planes are where a lot of bad stuff happened.
Yeah.
Trump, I can't remember exactly what Trump, but Trump's with everybody shady, because that's just who he is.
He's the man.
And so like
What?
the conspiracy is that the Clintons or Trump had him killed because there was information that was going to be leaked, and
Because
I don't believe
he
it.
had dirt on Trump and
yeah,
Bill.
it's just building this whole like he
Was
was
that why when I
murdered
did
thing.
this you were like just dismissed it completely?
Just to clarify, I'm nothing to do with this conversation. I don't know nothing about it. You carry on. You're
Mate,
all right.
why are you trying to defend yourself? I weren't there.
He's like
This is
Clinton,
all
Hillary,
allegedly.
stay, don't shoot me, don't kill me, man.
Allegedly,
Trump,
Jeffrey
Trump.
Epstein did not get murdered in his cell.
I was gonna say, yeah, Trump is coming to the UK pretty soon, so you better watch out what you say about him, Jay. He's coming back for you.
Mate,
Sure, we'll
they
get the blimp out.
fucking they have picket lines all the time when he comes over here.
He's no. The UK loves Trump, man. The UK loves Trump. What are you talking about?
Trump's a don.
He said he said it himself. Trump said it himself.
Trump's a don. Come on, mate.
Man.
He's Cap's favourite person.
No, my favorite person is Boris.
Your state voted for him, mate.
But yeah, so don't try that.
Yeah, but the state is not me, so
You're a part of the state, though.
You are the state, my
the
friend.
state is not me. That's why the electoral.
Basically, you voted for Trump.
That's why the electoral college is fucked, man.
What about
That's
Boris?
terrible.
On
Well, yeah,
the,
Boris is great.
on the
Mate,
very
this is
first
wonderful.
episode, we reckon.
we didn't even get a fucking chance to
We
vote
didn't get
or
a say
not.
But this is what's interesting. So obviously, in the first episode of Bantersation, we were swerving Brexit. We were just speculating. But, I mean, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that Boris was going to become leader of the Conservatives and Prime Minister. And he did. So,
That was his game plan all along from 2 years ago.
yeah, Jeremy Hunt.
2 years? You think 2 years ago that was his game plan? No, this
Trust
had
me.
to have been several years in the making.
Yeah, 2
At
years.
some-
Way too short of a...
He thought Teresa was gonna, carry on a little
No,
bit
he
longer.
knew what was
and
going to
then-
happen. He probably pushed her into it.
See, how long has he been doing this whole Leave campaign thing? Because at first I thought he was Remain.
No, what's his face? Nigel
Farage.
something.
No,
Farage.
Nigel
He's the
Farage.
one who is a real big proponent for the push for the Leave campaign.
Yeah, he was the UKIP leader. Now he's leader for the Brexit party. So, yeah.
There was I'm trying to remember. There's like this internet thing that helped the Leave campaign. I can't remember. They're over here or they're in the Netherlands, one of the two, but it's not WikiLeaks. I don't know. Anyways, the Leave campaign's crazy and full of lies, or was full of lies.
In what way?
They were amping up fear about immigration, and the money that was being sent that was on the side of the bus that they campaigned with, that was a lie. I mean, there's a bunch of lies. Yeah.
Is that a lie?
It's a mistruth.
There's something to do with campaign money.
It's
Definitely.
a mistruth.
Right.
It's not true. It's just
I've
it might
just-
be slightly true, but it's not true. Like full.
Obviously, we send money to the EU. That's not a lie.
Well, yeah,
Whether or
but
not
then
it's
again,
£350
yeah,
million a year.
this comes around to. I mean, there's a bunch of countries in the EU, so I mean, some people need help, some people
Well,
don't.
the European Union, not the individual countries.
Well, yeah,
allocate
you send it to the union and they disperse it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, of course.
But
Because they know what the union needs for the most part, or that's
that's
what they're
just-
supposed. Yeah, that's
Yeah. But all I'm seeing so far, it's a little bit scary because all I'm seeing so far is the pound dropping constantly. And this new thing, rail fares for us have gone up, although it doesn't affect London, I don't think. But
2.3%.
is that including London?
I think it's everywhere, isn't it?
Are you saying
thought-
tax?
No,
Like taxes?
rail fares.
Train fares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
It's just
lucky I never get a train.
lucky I drive.
Yeah, it's seeming like it's on shaky ground, but I know I'm hoping for the best either way. You know what I mean? Like I had no strong feeling, Leave or Remain. I didn't really understand it when it was put to us. And
Nobody did.
There was a vote recently held to where there cannot be a no deal Brexit or something like that. I saw somebody pass something.
Right, so the members of parliament or whoever it is, they don't want a no deal Brexit.
Because that would be bad.
But Boris is saying we're coming out on the 31st of October no matter what. No deal or no deal.
Yep.
which is what was voted for. People wanted to leave. That there's no deal in place in that vote, was there? Leave or Remain. That's all the question was.
Oh, I remember now. It was a Netflix documentary, and that's where it
But
was.
like you say, like the pound has just dropped
Campaign.
crazily. So I had to buy
Yeah, the
euros
pound.
to go to Europe, obviously. Let's take it back 5 years ago. I was getting £1.60 something. No, €1.60, €1.70 per pound. Now I'm getting €1.09 per pound.
Wow.
And same with the
A
dollar.
60 pence drop.
The dollar
A
used
60-cent drop, I
it
suppose.
used to be $2 to the pound. Now it's about the same as the euro.
Yeah, it's like £1.12, $1.12 to the pound or something like that. It's
So
insane.
Americans are loving it coming over now because it's a lot cheaper for them than what it was 5 years,
Fuck it.
6 years ago.
Cap, move to London. Move to London, Cap.
It's pretty cheap here compared to London, so
Okay.
I would be going up instead.
Yeah, I suppose. But still, move to London because it's London. Come on.
London City.
London, mate.
London.
I'll say this again, you bloody wankers. Let's not do that again.
Oh,
Cool, blimey,
yeah,
governor.
put bloody.
I was so upset when that was left in.
Why?
Yeah.
I told you I was
So
leaving it
embarrassing.
in. Well, I'm going to talk
Bloody,
like
bloody
this
wankers.
for the rest of the show, you bloody wankers. I've got to say, Cap,
Yeah.
I'm loving your cap.
I love my cap too. It's one of my favorites.
That is-
I've had it for like a decade.
That's shit. I'm not talking about that.
It's the same logo, you
No,
prick.
I'm not. It's not
And
the
that
same
looks
colours.
like that looks like piss stained.
No, it's
I've had it for over a decade.
So
Like,
it's
a little
piss
bit.
it's
No,
little
it's
bit
sweat
sweaty.
stained.
Yeah.
it's funky
I took
as
this
hell.
to Warp Tour. I used to work in this hat.
What's Warp
This-
Tour?
Vans Warp Tour, the thing Vans is famous for, besides their shoes.
Never heard of it, mate. Sorry,
Ain't that famous?
can't be that famous.
I don't
Well,
even
it's
like
famous
Vans.
in America. It doesn't leave America. But
I don't even like Vans.
anyways,
Why don't
Vans
you like
Warp Tour is
Vans?
awesome, and it was around for like 25 years, and
They give you
it went
flat
away
foot.
like last year, 2 years ago, or something like that. It's sort of like Blink 182.
Never
You know
heard
Blink
of it.
182? Dan.
What?
Blink 182. You know Blink 182.
Of course,
They
I know
sing about it
Blink-182.
they sing about it in some of their songs. You know,
You need to culture
Summer at the
yourself,
Warp
Jay.
Tour.
I probably
But
don't.
you don't like punk, do you? So,
No.
It's pop punk. It's not real
punk.
punk.
Yeah.
On my sheets.
It's more punk nowadays than it used to be. It was more pop punk.
Yeah.
The newest, well, I say the new album, the 2017. What was it called? California.
I guess.
California.
Yeah.
California is more punk, but it's in a different vocalists. That's why it
Yeah.
sounds. A bit
Well, it's
different.
definitely not the Sex Pistols. So
No, that's punk. At its
yeah,
best.
that's punk. That's real punk. Yeah.
That's why this is behind me. Not because of Sex
Oh
Pistols.
yeah. Well, long live the
And what
Queen.
was the? Oh no, it was Rolling Stones. No. Mick
Rolling
Jagger, Union
Stones.
Jack, Union Flag.
Union flag. I'm glad you said that and not the J.
That's my Mick Jagger impersonation.
That's very good. What is going on with your mustache? Do that again. What the fuck?
Make it dance.
It's looking very, very Guy Fawkes today.
Yeah, very Guy Fawkes.
Very Guy Fawkes, nice and twisted.
That's the look he's going for. See, he loves Britain.
Yeah, you belong here, mate.
No, I'll be set on fire.
No, you won't.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'll
November
be
the
fucking.
5th
They'll be like, oh yeah, that thing's walking. Let's fuck. There he is. He's resurrected.
The
Fuck
5th
that
of
guy.
November's coming up, so yeah, best stay away for a little while.
Set him aflame.
Set him aflame.
Do you do anything for Guy Fawkes night, Jay?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Fucking hell, what do we do?
Did you burn a guy?
No, we're not running a guy.
You don't do fuck all then.
Yeah, we do. We have fireworks, we have mushy peas, hot dogs, we have chili con carne and baked potatoes.
Are they Guy Fawkes night traditions?
Yeah.
Never knew about that.
Nope. You've got to burn a Guy Fawkes effigy.
Right, let's just say times have changed in the UK since I was a kid. I used to go penny for a guy, and this is how we used to do it. So Halloween and Guy Fawkes night is like 5-6 days apart.
Very close, yeah.
So what we used to do, we used to use the whole Halloween masks that we went trick-or-treating with and put them on a guy. And they used to be some funky luminous colours. You just get an old t-shirt, old pair of jeans, tie the ends up, shove it with bloody newspaper, stand outside the shops, penny for the guy, make a load of money. Then we used to go, where I grew up as a kid, we used to have like a big like green bit, and everybody used to 2-3 weeks before chuck loads of rubbish on there, and then we just used to have uncontrolled bonfire.
Yeah.
It was, mate, it was massive. I'm talking
Oh man.
5 meters wide by 5 meters high. We used to climb on the top and shove all these guys up there. And then we used to get.
Oh, so there was multiple guys.
Yeah, because like it's like not just mine.
Oh,
It was
like a big sort of.
everybody
thing.
else's guys was on there.
Man, the 50s sound fun.
You dickhead.
Man, I want to go back to the 50s. Oh.
He was one of them that got caught on the day.
Fuck you. Anyway, so we used to set it on fire. It used to be a good old bit and bob, and we used to get fireworks and like sparklers. We used to get jacket potatoes, and then the embers at the edge of the fire. Wrap a jacket potato in tin foil, cook them. But now, there's not that community thing unless you go to an organised event, like to a social club or
a firework display.
A display,
yeah.
So where they have that. So what we do here, we go to the shop, go and buy the cheapest, biggest box of fireworks we can. That normally tend to 9 out
backfire.
of 10. 9 out of 10 of them will go up. One of them will backfire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's the excitement of it. And then like the wife, she'll be in there cooking like pots of chili con carne, hot dogs and whatnot, and mushy peas.
Sounds good.
That's the thing.
It's a bit like a cookout.
Fuck that cookout shit.
It's not. It's a cookout. It's a good cookout.
I just want to say, Jay.
But we cook it inside.
Jay, we've been trumped a little bit because there's of the 2 comments on episode 2, both of them are defending camp.
Have you looked? Because they're both for me. They're both saying that they understand
and
at
this
least
is the
what
thing.
I'm saying.
One of them has a connection to camp, so you could say, "Oh, that guy's just sticking up for cap." He's
Bit biased.
The other guy is
Don't
one
tell
of
me.
our connections.
Don't tell me it's Rizvi.
It might be.
No way.
It might be. He sort of stuck up for cap. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh, that
I'd be
was
his
the
friend
comment.
anymore.
That was the comment. The cookout barbecue or whatever it was.
Yeah, cookout BQ or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, listen. Nah, I'm not buying that.
See,
No,
the only thing is,
Ali, we can't be friends anymore. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
I'm gonna stick up for the person that I have a connection with, because the fact that he sided with me is kind of a big deal, because he usually is just trying to shit talk me all the time. Like, put me down. He's gonna be like, not put me down, but like.
Do you invite him to your cookouts?
He purpose. I don't have an area for a cookout.
Does he invite you to his cookouts?
He invites me to his what would be a cookout.
Well,
Yes.
I'm not fucking having it then. No. No.
Does his opinion not matter?
Fuck no.
A
Sorry,
cookout, I
sorry,
mean,
mate.
Hot dogs,
Sorry, Rob.
cheeseburgers. Anyways, what I was gonna say, you guys were talking about fireworks at for Guy Fawkes Night. So, do you what? Okay, so you guys do have fireworks, obviously. I mean, you just said it, but do you guys have artillery shells? Like, do you know what artillery shells are?
Of course, not a fucking artillery shell is.
Okay, so you guys can buy artillery shells.
No, not really.
We know what they are. We can't buy them.
You have to be a part of the MOD for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can buy them just off the shelf
What the fuck?
for 4th of July.
Well, you can buy a fucking fully automatic gun, so that makes sense, I suppose.
You're right. Yeah. But no, like an artillery, like the big giant ones that when you go to firework festivals or something, you see the big explosions for the firework shows.
Oh,
That's an artillery shell.
you're not talking ammunition artillery shell.
No.
You're
not
talking about a
ammunition shell.
barrage.
Like, it's like a firework. It's
With-
called an artillery shell.
Yeah, with like 500 shots in one, and the last one's the biggest boom ever.
No. So you can do them individually. So when they have those fireworks shows, they have a bunch of different fireworks. It's not one you buy. It's one individual artillery shell. It's like a ball,
Yeah,
like with a little, like, looks like kind of like a mini grenade.
yeah.
And
Oh,
so
like
with
a
a
little
long
fuse.
thing. So you drop it in, you light the fuse, and you run like hell because it's gonna fly really far. So it goes over there, and that's the big explosion. But
It's
we
a
can
ball.
get those. Yeah, it's like a little ball. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't send you a picture of it.
But
Anyways, I'll do. Yeah, artillery shell. It's just they're crazy. You can literally make your own fireworks show here in America on the 4th of July, because they sell them. You can buy huge packs. People spend upwards of like $400, $500.
Well, that's
Sometimes more.
that's what we do.
Yeah, except you guys have a lot of the smaller ones.
No.
sometimes.
We buy
got
Unless you
Bad
guys have
boys.
different names.
We buy
Unless you've got
cakes.
some-
They're called cakes, yeah.
so that one was 500 shots.
500 shots, mate. And
Those
they're
are just our missiles.
no,
yeah.
they're not pissy little things, mate. I'm talking.
Yeah.
They shake the fucking neighborhood when they go off.
Yeah. You find them everywhere the next day.
Mate, I'm telling you now, they can cost, like, just for one cake that's like, I don't know, average 320 shots, and each thing's different. Like, well, not each thing. You'll have a row of these
Different colours.
whistly ones, and a row of sparkly ones, and a row of bang bang ones, and all that shit. Like, they can cost like 500 quid just for a cake.
Oh wow.
We call them cakes.
They last ages, so
It's like a fireworks show in one box. But I like the rockets. We get the big rockets. See, round here we have a competition with the rockets, so you can do the loudest rocket. And I always end up spending like 20 or 30 quid on one pack of rockets and leaving them till last, because you get some rockets in the packs. So you get Catherine wheels, you get sparklers, phantoms, all this shit, and then you have a couple of little rockets, and they'll go up and they'll be nice, decent. And then you'll hear someone else do a rocket, and it'll be a little bit louder. Then you'll hear someone else, then I'll get out the big fucking... the big massive thing.
Yeah, the big tube.
Boom. Love it.
Man, I can't wait for the 4th of July again. It's almost winter, but...
Yeah, we won't be celebrating that one.
No, yeah, you guys don't know what freedom is, so it's all
Treason
good.
Day and all that.
Treason Day, it's the best. Oh my goodness. But, anyways. Dan... weren't you wanting to say something about like vaping? Something about vaping?
I was just trying to troll you.
Oh, you were trying to troll me.
I
I was about to say
you don't want to talk about vaping. So.
I would literally try to understand and have a conversation.
What aspect of vaping can we talk about? Just to completely bewilder Cap.
Probably anything.
Mech mods.
Mech mods. Get yourself a mech mod, Cap. Just go down to the nearest vape shop, get a mech mod.
Get some 26 gauge or 24 gauge campfire wire, flat wire. Oh no, in fact, get some.
What you need to do, you need to get a battery that's got a really low amperage. That's how you make the best mech mods. Don't do that. Everyone listening, don't do that, please.
Do not condone anything.
Please don't do that. I was joking. That's very dangerous. You'll blow your hands off.
Oh shit. Anyway, I think we're at that time now.
Yeah. Getting silly.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not even that's getting silly, but we're at that time. It's gone about an hour and 10 minutes, I suppose.
That's not bad.
So
that's pretty good.
Time to wrap it up, I think, boys.
All right.
Cap.
Well, that was episode 3 of Bantersation. That was wonderful, guys. I'm signing off here with my good friend
Dan
and Jay.
And Jay. So you can find me at Capstash on Instagram and Twitter. And then...
Is that CPTN, STA, STHE?
CPTN, STA. I can't.
Captain.
I'm very bad at spelling.
Captain.
Yep. Captain Stash.
Definitely should have gone for Wake and Jake. That's so much
Man, it's 2 on the nose. 2 on the nose.
I suppose. Jay.
Cheers.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. Do a little chug.
I'm not chugging that, mate. So you can find me on my personals at LVC Shack on Instagram and Twitter, and Live Vape and Chill on YouTube and Facebook. And soon coming, hopefully soon, we're gonna have a Bantersation Twitch. Ooh,
interesting.
So you can see us
Twitch.
play and judge our shit. I actually am at Orissa. So but yeah, guys, it's been excellent. Thank you to my co-host. It's been amazing, and thanks for you guys for the continued support from the very beginning. It's excellent. We're loving it so far, and I'll pass it over to Dan.
Well, there's not much more I can say. You guys have pretty much covered it. Thank you everyone for watching. And like I say, both episodes nearly 100 views. I think that's insane, considering I wouldn't say we don't have a following. Jay does. He's famous, as we know.
I'm not. Far from it.
More famous than us two.
I'm far from it, man. I'm not even. I'm nobody.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, but considering it doesn't seem like there's been a spillover from Savs, which I was expecting, and a little bit worried about. Not that I dislike the Savs people. I just wanted this to be its thing. You know what I mean? By all means, Savs people, tune in. I love you all. I'm always there in chat. But yeah, thanks for the likes, thanks for everything, the shares and the dislikes. Appreciate them.
Yeah,
they help us, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Cheers. It's all interactions.
It's an action. That's correct.
Doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like my socials. Almost forgot those. Dandoumir, everywhere pretty much. You can see my little name just there. That's Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, please. I've just dipped underneath 500 followers and I'm really upset. So yeah, thank you very much. See you next time.
Dandoumir, yeah, everywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Even on Pornhub.
Exactly.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to episode 3 of Bantersation. It's been great as always, and until the next time, take it easy.
Good night.